just like, okay,
bitch, is stress gonna pay my bills?
Thank you. Like, what am I supposed to tell my job? Like, how do you write this on a paper? Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I'm still working with that, like learning to relax and just chill out, you know. But
exactly,
yeah. But something I would tell my younger self would definitely be to like just tell her like they don't love you. Like these niggas, like they don't love you. Like it was just like I was finding love in like the wrong places. So I would need to like have a clearer mindset, like a better mentor. Like at the time, it was wild. But yeah, I was like, you know, everyone in my family, like me and my brother was like 6 years apart. So I'm pretty much there like by myself. You know, everyone's grown and I'm just pretty much
you're like figuring it out as you go,
right?
Like, basically.
So yeah, I would definitely be a better mentor. Just be like, hey, keep your head straight in school. For one, I would have gotten hella better grades. Like, man, because I had a choice.
Girl,
to go.
You was the smartest out of our group. So I don't know what you're talking
about. That's what people thought, but my grades, I was getting D's and F's. Like, I was struggling.
Girl, I was bribing teachers. My mom was bribing teachers. Like, just pass me, please. No, I was a menace to society in middle school.
Oh my God. No, what's crazy is that my middle school friends, I had a choice to like really go off and be more friends and hang out with them more, or to go off and hang out with like the niggas and the people who like smoke more. And I really made that choice to go with those type of friends. And that plays in the back of my mind. Like, how much different would I be if I went with those type of other friends who don't smoke, who was like hella just steadfast in their education and shit? Because they all got A's, I'm sure. And some of them are in colleges and graduating and all that. So I'm just like, if I chose to be around those type of people, how I would be. Also, but I probably wouldn't know some of the people I know now. So it's
girl,
crazy.
You wouldn't know me because I was not an A, B type of fucking student, girl.
Like, and we pass each other. We still say hi and all that. So we're not no stranger, but it's just, you know, it's different.
I feel like it doesn't matter about grades or like whatever you do. If you apply yourself, education is completely different from social life.
Right.
And if you really apply yourself in what you want, you will have, but you'll still have the same friends. If anybody, come on now, like we've known each other for over 10 years. Like we have been friends for like 13 years. Yes. So it's really we've watched each other grow as legit kids from our single digits to double digits to adulthood to like all that. So if you still have the same people in your corner, girl, like you ain't never got to question anything. Whatever you want to do, like example, like if you wanted to sit here and say like younger self, you should apply yourself more. But it doesn't matter what the people you have around. All that matters is about what you want to do, because you know you already know how your circle is,
right?
Because the same friends you have, come on now, it's the same friends you still have right now to this day. And I don't feel like you have. I don't want you to know, like I don't feel like you ever did anything like. You feel me? Like, I know it's disappointments in your life, but as a friend, like, outside looking in, like, girl, you've been the same person.
I'm thinking, like, I've never had, like, really any friendship breakups, like, other than, like, people recently, like, they were just, like, I've always had, right?
I don't know who cannot like you. You are like the nicest person, girl. You already know I be ready to beat ass behind you. So I'm like, come on now.
Literally everyone
says who cannot like you? Who cannot like you?
Someone who's jealous.
If you don't like her, you're on drugs, bro. You're on drugs. This girl is the nicest woman you'll ever meet. Ever.
Shots fired.
I'm just like, what?
Thank you. You too, though. You're hella nice and sweet too, and just like a
girl, you know I mean.
Yes, no, you not. You're hella funny too.
Because I love you, girl. I mean, don't believe her. I mean, y'all.
She can be if she don't like you. Okay, let's put it like that.
There you go. There you go. That's better. That's better.
You just got to get on her good side. Good luck.
Oh, I'm having too much fun, guys. I'm having too much fun.
That's hella funny. But shit, let's go to it's Queen's Court.
All right. Hey, yay. People of the court, we are now starting Queen's Court.
Queen's Court is now in session. So on this rant of mine, I am talking about people not cleaning up after themselves. You know, and we was like, you know, because this is, and let me fill her in what Queen's Court is. Queen's Court is a rant. You know how Peter Griffin was like, you know what grinds my gears?
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
Right,
so this is a rant. So, people not cleaning up after themselves, you know, because we all, at least in my household, my siblings, we all grew up in the same household. Every Saturday morning, you heard that church music or that R&B, like it's time to get up and clean, or you smelt the pine saw already or the bleach, right? Like we all getting flashbacks to that, but for some reason now, like, you know, my sister, like for example, she's just it icks the nerve. Like she would leave trash. Yes, she would leave trash. Right. we don't have the copyrights to shit. Okay. She would leave trash next to the trash can instead of just putting it in the trash can. Like if you don't just do a fucking motion with your arm and just knock that shit in the trash, like that's just like a pet peeve. Like why?
Girl, I have roommates, and you know, for the sake of my mental, I'm not gonna really get too deep into it because it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad, buddy. But I 110% feel you because like I'm a very clean person.
Right.
I like my house clean. I play. I play. I play. I play a lot. I play a lot. But then I also pay a lot as well, so I can play whatever.
Right. Facts.
But my biggest thing is that I find myself cleaning up after people.
Yeah. See, that's what I don't do.
And when you're an adult,
no,
you clean up after yourself.
Thank you.
When you're an adult, you make sure your bathroom's clean. You make sure your kitchen's clean.
Yeah.
You make sure it's vacuumed and whatnot.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like somebody else living there and it's like you have a roommate. Like,
yeah.
And you gotta like make sure everything is like, you feel me? Like you just want to be considerate.
Yeah.
Long story short, my lease is up in a couple of weeks. So,
girl,
because I can't get into it. I can't get into it too deeply.
Yeah,
right now
it's okay.
Because it's just like I really understand that, and I really don't like people who do not clean up. If you don't clean up after yourself, you're dirty.
Yes,
you're dirty. You're disgusting. You're filthy. You're nasty. Ew. No. Ew. Oh my god. Look, it gets under my skin. Ew.
I know.
Why?
It's the people that leave trash around. Like, why don't you think that you could pick? Like, I'm not a maid.
Why is it so hard to just put the stuff in the trash can?
I don't understand.
Why is it so hard to just wash the dishes?
Thank you.
When you make the dishes.
Like, if everyone just does their part or wash as you go when you cook, you know, less of a mess at the end. Like, I know. Because this is triggers of mine. I know. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels like this.
I'm so, like, appalled about the behavior that I've been witnessing. And I'm just like.
And you think we're all, like, we're adults, so you think other adults will feel or think the same, but
you would think people don't
lack
like people have common sense, but they really lack common sense
and manners. Yeah,
and that's just what it is. But something that like my therapist told me, is that it's like people like that, they really might be ignorant. Ignorance is bliss.
Yes,
and then two, it's like you are a 25-year-old talking to like 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and sometimes
that's very true.
People just don't get it. It doesn't click with them. So you really have to like separate that, like, and like have a control over your emotion. I am working on the impulses of knowing, like, guess what? Like, regardless of what my situation is, I'm blessed to have my first apartment with the roommate that I do have.
Yeah.
as much as I don't like it, but everything ends. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know, this too shall end. You
Yeah.
feel me? So that's why I'm
You're
like, I have to
it's
just,
coming
but
up.
I have to, you know, I got blessed with something that, you know,
Mhm.
still keep fingers crossed. I'm gonna keep it in the woodwork. You feel me?
Yeah.
Keep it on the back burner. But when you do good in the world,
Mhm.
like, you know,
It'll come back to you.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. So that's just what it is. So, and it pisses me off. Like, and I'm you know, the hothead I am.
Yeah.
So I really do now work on keeping that calm demeanor and just be like, you know what, like, this is temporary.
Yeah.
And I could lose my shit,
Yeah.
or I could just clean up my house. Because if I want my house clean, I'm gonna keep my house clean.
Yeah.
But it will end.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It will end.
You heard it here first. It'll end. Yeah. Don't be fucking with her. Keep the shit clean. Shit. No, yeah. It's just, yeah. But yes, I don't want to get any further because we can go on and on about shit, about
We really
shit not
can.
being clean and pissing us off like the fuck. And it's even more annoying because I used to work. I used to work with food and I had to clean up after people's tables and clean up the bathrooms and all that. And I was like, if I had to get paid for it and now I'm off and I'm at home. At the time, yes. But I mean, all 5 years I was clean, just about. Yeah.
Okay, that's still, if he was getting paid less than minimum wage, we would have had a whole different conversation.
Oh yeah, no. Because I would
have been like, really?
Oh yeah, no. I was cleaning tables, bussing bathrooms, and all that. But I clock out and I have to go home and still clean up after other people. That's not me.
Yeah,
no.
See,
No.
I was watching this podcast, and it started as a normal, like, a topic, a random debate, saying that most divorces are happening now because of cleanliness.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
As of this generation, people are getting more in tune with their cleanliness, especially at their homes.
Yeah.
Especially after COVID, people like to throw parties, show off what they have, This is what I've been doing. This is my achievement. So imagine you're in this predicament. Like, say you're the breadwinner, and you have the stay-at-home person, the parent, whatever, male, female, doesn't matter, whatever. And you come home and the house is dirty. The only thing it's done is that the child's taken care of, but the house is dirty. It is like, I was dealing with the kid all day.
Yeah.
And imagine,
like, it's
you're the breadwinner in the situation. You don't want to get off of work and then actually have to clean. Like, there's still dishes from yesterday. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
So they say that's a rising topic, and you'll see people don't know how to really answer the question now.
How old is the kid? Is my question.
You could say 2. Like,
Nah,
the kid
you had
is
time to
self-sufficient at 2.
Yeah, you had time to clean.
You can clean.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little bit like 50.
It
Not
is
50-50,
a
but
50-50.
it's so hard to like really discuss that topic of like, okay, like, because if that kid is like a lot to handle and it's like they're trying to clean up, they're trying to do this, but it's like if they're doing it by themselves,
That's true.
if they have help, then I understand.
The terrible twos.
But if it's just them, they dealing with the kid all day, and it's like, I feel like, you know, any parent, like a dad or mom, in the sense of, I'm dealing with like our kid all day. Like, I get it, you've been at work, but like I've been at work too. Like, so
Right.
I'm gonna make sure, like, I try my best. I might not clean the whole house, but I'm gonna make sure I at least get half of it done. So if you come home and like everything's not clean, something that you have to do is like the minimum.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at least the minimum. But
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like you're gonna have a clean house, a hot meal every time, especially if I'm, you know, a stay-at-home parent.
Right.
So it is a very big thing. It's a balance. You balance that right there.
It's a core balance.
Because it's like, you want the house clean? Okay, you want the house clean and you want me to take care of your kid? I better have a
And
car.
cook.
I better have everything I want. I better have
Right.
at least $500K in my bank.
Right.
You want me to do that?
Right.
But also, too, I'm a working woman.
Right.
So I'm probably going to be working, too. Yeah, you got a whole nother thing coming, buddy.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. All right.
That's what I said. It can be a touchy subject because not a lot of people know how to answer that in a realistic response. You'll get a lot of the what if parts of this, but you'll never get